Okay, everybody, guess what I got on the phone? I've got joining me on the phone right now is the President of the United States.
Wow.
That's right, I got President of the United States, Mr. B-Rock B-Ho Obama. Hello, Mr. President, are you there?
Thank you, Jimmy. I'm glad you feel that way, and I appreciate your support.
Mr. President, I didn't say anything about supporting you. I just told the audience that you were my guest today. That's all I did.
Oh, okay, sorry. Since this is public radio, I just reflexively assumed you were blowing smoke up my ass.
No. See, actually, I just wanted to talk to you about net neutrality.
Well, I'm glad you're in favor of my stance on it.
Well, I'm not in favor of your stance on it. In fact, I want to know exactly where you stand on it right now.
Hey, go easy, Jimmy. I don't need this shit. Anytime I want, I can go on MSNBC and get an ego massage with a happy ending.
Yeah, Mr. President.
Have you heard MSNBC's new slogan? Barack Obama. We love him long time.
Okay. No, I hadn't heard that. But I did want to ask you about the fact that you came out very strongly in favor of net neutrality when you were campaigning in 2007. Yet now your support of it's very, very tepid.
2007? Who says it that way?
Me.
Anyway, that's not true, Jimmy. My support of net neutrality is as strong as ever. It's just that my strong support of it is now on a different tier with a slower dial-up speed. Whereas my understanding of the needs of giant telecommunications corporations and big media companies is in a high-speed fast lane with instant access to the Oval Office.
Okay, listen, Mr. President, this reminds me of your treatment of Wall Street, to be honest. It sounds like, once again, gigantic conglomerates have you in their pocket.
I was never in the pocket of Wall Street, Jimmy. Don't let the fact that I was covered with Jamie Dimon lint for several years give you the wrong impression.
Yeah, well, there was a time when I thought you might be the kind of president who spoke truth to power. Do you know that, Mr. President?
But I am, Jimmy. I've just given the powerful more power, so there's more power for me to speak power to.
What? What? That doesn't even make it. I know, that's funny to you, right?
That makes sense, doesn't it?
No, that doesn't really make sense. But not really. Yeah, I hear you've left. That does not really make sense, Mr. President.
Jimmy, could you please be a little less touche and a little more toure?
You mean Toure from MSNBC?
Yeah, that motherfucker is so in the tank for me, he supported my drone strike program.
Mm-hmm.
Even I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, if I'm watching MSNBC in the middle of the day, I'm expecting a hand job, but this was ridiculous.
Yeah, listen, I'm sorry, Mr. President, but as you might expect, net neutrality is a very important topic to me here. And if you continue to waffle on this issue, I'm going to be very vocal in my criticism of you. You got it?
Fine, Jimmy. I don't mind that at all. Especially since in about a year or two, your bandwidth is going to be so weak, the people in the same room as you aren't going to be able to hear your podcast.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for joining us, Mr. President. I'm guessing you won't be doing any more of these independent podcasts like this in the future, will you?
Are you kidding? Right after I'm done here, I'm going to be a guest on my favorite quirky offbeat podcast.
Well, what's that called?
WTF with Timothy Geithner.
Okay. All right, President Obama, thank you very much.